Hello. How is it going tonight? Hellboy, what's up? Good to see you. Awesome. So yeah, last night got kind of close to GC. Opening Baron Zemo crystals, not a chance. Oh no. Is my internet bad? 1 second. Looks like it should be okay, but it seemingly is not. Well, maybe we give it a second again. Back now? We'll see. All right, we'll give it a minute or two, I guess. I'm going to be quite frustrated if this is going to be a regular problem. Seems like it should be okay, but then it's just not. Are we back? I don't know. Hey, Truth. Not sure if you're actually going to hear this or not, because my internet might be having problems again. Looks fine to you? Seem pretty back? Okay. Well, if we're back, then we're back. I will hope that we actually are. Hey, Jeff, what's up? Rod a Zemo raid this way? Okay. Certainly is fine by me. All right, so yeah, starting off the night in Vibranium 2. Not too far away, just a few wins from the GC. Well, now I seem to be dropping frames again, so let me know. Okay, what are we looking at here? Got a Ringforce Serpent. Might want to ban that Nico. Definitely banning Spider-Woman. 6-star Dark Phoenix I think I'll stick with. Yeah, let's get Nico out of there. Okay, Ham, Jean, and Carolina bans. That seems workable. Let's take these texts. Okay, we got Shothra. And I think Kindred will be the play here. Okay, I do not understand why. Are we having issues? Like, is it working? Yeah, how you doing, Gerald? And Lorson, what's up? I hope you're actually seeing this. I'm not really sure what's going on. Elevator music back, yeah. Alright, DeathlessThanos. I can Shothra that, no problem. I guess maybe it is back. This is weird. I've never seen it fail quite like this. Okay. DeathlessThanos, pretty classic Shothra fight. Just need to be careful of that unstoppable. I was hoping that would take me to 25 before the special. Come on. There it goes. Hey, Juan! Member for 1 month in Akbar. Juan, how's it going? Oh wow, good job on that fight. Thank you for re-upping that membership. Hey Charles, what's up? So, is the stream up and okay for everyone? Alright, I have no idea how this is gonna work. We'll see. In Vibranium 4? Nice, Charles. Making some good progress. Hey again, Wyatt. How you doing? I'm not at all sure if this is gonna work. Either tried Medusa. I kind of need her for round 3 on defense. Oh no, I forgot my pre-fights. Now I'm completely screwed. Tomorrow you're gonna try and get to GC? Nice, Charles. Yeah, how's it going, Sam? Good to see you. Alright, well this probably could have worked without the, oh! If I hadn't forgotten the pre-fights. In love with the Maker. He's so fun, Juan. Like, I'm still very much a novice with him. Hence, you know, forgetting to put on the pre-fights. Messing up everything. Using a special 3 and not getting even a single trigger off of the increased stuff. This fight does work, 49k plus potential. I definitely believe that. Like, obviously this is not a good fight at all, but I saw the potential there. Hey, Misty, best of luck on another grind. Just use some more energy on 6.2. Almost at 4k units. Nice, making some good progress. I assume you're building them up for Banquet at this point? What are we using now that Confused is paywalled? Well, I mean, you can pay for it. That's certainly a valid option. MCOC GG is out there. There are a couple others. Cockpit is out, and that has a lot of similar features as well. There are a decent amount of similar tools these days. But, I mean, it's always valid to subscribe to Ankh as well, if that's what you want. Preferred Maker is actually a good Yelena counter. I very much believe that, Charles. Like, again, that was a bad fight, but the bursts were doing enough that I could see that working. I'm guessing you don't go for the special 2 burst. But maybe you can still make it work. I'll need to practice that matchup a bit. Let's get Nico out of there. Indeed, I think you have the Alliance event secured, so now it's to get as much as possible for the other 2. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the maximum spend will be quite a lot. But I'm hopeful that we can get a bunch for fairly few units too. Up to 16k, because you always spend Radiance on units too. Me too. Still debating whether or not you'll spend. Well, I always say that you shouldn't commit to spending or not until you actually see what it offers, because maybe it'll be terrible, or maybe it'll be the craziest things we've ever seen in the game. Hard to know. Zero, hey! What's up with you? Good to see you. Hey, Pixie, what's up? How you doing? Let's go Kindred and Okoye. I would love to grab Yondu, but Okoye is just a bit too versatile. When you reach GC, you'll have enough Titan shards for an 18th Titan. Nice, Charles. Are you opening in this upcoming pool? Or are you a March saver? I'm torn between Atuma and Silk. I think we go Silk. Yeah, I'm at like 6 Titans or something like that. Plus 4 Nexuses. I'll probably open them on stream Tuesday or so. Now it's past 4 a.m., so you'll be going. Alright, see you around, Misty. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you can get some nice sleep. You are opening on Tuesday? Nice, Charles. I hope to hear from you. Hope to hear some good results. Let's go Black Cat, I guess. Hoping to get and dupe both Lizard and Silver Samurai. Well, the other funny thing about the Titan is we don't even know who's in it. We do not know for sure. Like, some people are sure Cassie's gonna be in it, and maybe she will, but I think it's certainly not a guarantee that she'll be in it. Some people are thinking Paviter will be in it, which maybe he will, maybe he won't. It's been an incredibly confusing situation overall. Gonna be saving shards for a while. Hoping you'll be able to pick up a Mystic Awakening gem from somewhere. That way you may not need to open the March pool either. What are you saving for at that point, Samuel? How does Okoye work for this fight? Seems like maybe okay. Hope to dupe Spider-Woman since you got her from a Saga Nexus? Nice. I do not have her yet. I'm still missing quite a bit of the pool of champs I really want. How did you parry that? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, she works okay. Whatever champs we get in the upcoming months, I guess. No release post Carolina and Nico has excited you, apart from Paviter, who you'll get anyway. Rather not blow up Titans hunting to do. Hey, that's fair. Now, Nefaria is going to end that fight full health. Or he can, at least. So I really need them to time out. Which they're already getting close to. Nice. Rintra, my defense goat. You may be a cow, but you're a goat in my heart. Alright, let's throw down Kindred next, I guess. Can Nefaria heal from degens? What degens are in that fight? Am I missing something? But he can just heal in general. His special one heals, right? That was quite a bit cleaner. Nefaria punching up isn't worth trying. Yes, he won't lose health, but in your experience, more often than not, he won't finish a fight at a rank disadvantage. Yeah, he's definitely not the fastest. Forgot he fought Rintra. You've seen him with a full yellow bar against Kindred. He does have degen resistance, so he can't heal from it, but he can essentially take no damage from it. I don't know if he can go quite to full reduction or not, but he can mitigate degen damage quite a bit. But stack that on top of his healing, and I'm guessing that's why he can end the Kindred fight at full health. Alright, Serpent, Spider-Woman. There's that Photon up there that I might be hitting with a ban. I don't think it's worth getting 6 stars most of the time. There's a High Evolutionary, so keeping out for a Koi and Medusas. Yeah, let's do that. Although Bastion's a little bit tempting too. But I'll pass on him for now. Nugget, how are you doing? I am doing pretty well. He knows to ban Rintra. He knows he can't beat him. No one can. It's also so funny to see them banning Ronin, because like, he's a 6-star. You can absolutely get your own Rintra ranked up. Doing okay, Nugget? Alright. I'm glad. We got a Gene. Let's keep an eye out for a good Gene counter, like a Yondu or something. Unfortunately, I have like no defense at the moment. In fairness, if your draft has gone so wrong that you needed to use Nefaria versus Serpent, you don't think Nefaria is the problem? Yeah. You gotta be in pretty dire straits for that. Glad Rona is getting some time in the limelight, but he's not that fast. Charles, I don't know about that. He's getting like 52k scores. He's definitely fast. But, like, I was just meaning, chances are very high that this person also has a 6-star Ronin. And ranking up 6 stars, at least for most people these days, is not very expensive. Alright, my draft is not in a good spot. Hey, CT, how are you doing? Good to see you, dude. Alright, let's throw down Penny. I know Carolina can do that fight, which is very surprising to me. I need to figure that out because I did not expect that fight to be as good as it was. Oh, okay. They are going Juggernaut. Don't forget the pre-fights this time. Just doing the same right now? Alright. Hope you're making some good progress. Alright, this guy is actually reverse control immune. Whoa, where's my parry? Nice. Not too bad. On an unrelated note, do we know all of the new release Banquet 7 stars yet? Nope. We do not. We are still missing the Cosmic and Emote, one of which will be a rework, or a tune-up, or some kind of improvement to their current kit. Hey, welcome back, Truth. Egg, what's up? Good to see you. Doing Crucible? Nah, just some BGs. Do I have something that says Crucible somewhere? I hope not. Hashtag Zemo hit GC raid. Hey, welcome on in, everyone. LK. Oh, there he is, Zemo. How are you all doing? Thanks for coming on over. How did your stream go, Zemo? I was able to drop a like in there briefly, but I didn't get a chance to say anything. Hope it was a smooth cruise up into the GC. Saw an old video title? Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I did it a while ago, but... yeah. I guess we pig this. Hey, Storm. Oh, Egg, are you coming over with this raid too? Nice. Okay, could really use some better popper RNG here. Watch the Zeo, nice. Had a little bit of rough time in Vibranium 3, but let's see what you said in just a second. Otherwise, smooth sailing from there. Nice. Well, glad you made it. Hey, let's go. Pig, holding it down as always. It's a very good Carolina fight. I guess the glancing probably helps that matchup a bit, huh? Alright. If this one's a win, that'll be GC, right? Carolina's broken. Didn't realize she can counter Bullseye. She can counter quite a lot. I'm guessing that that fight works a bit easier because of the glancing on block. Oh hey, Umir, you're Baba? We just matched, right? GG. That was a great Carolina fight. We were just talking about that. Carolina versus Bullseye. Did not realize she could do it that well, but it does make sense. Well played. Let's ban Photon. I'm the second person you've seen streaming drinking water from a cup. Just need to pour your bottled water into a cup. I mean, there's not anything special about a cup. It's just I'm at home. Like, I'm not gonna drink out of my water bottle when I'm at home. I've got cups. But maybe that's the secret. She apparently also destroys Sinister? That one I'm not as sure about. How does that work? You can't get the unblockable, because you can block unblockable. Been on a rating cruise. First you rated Bryce after your stream, you rated Cantona, you rated Zemo, you rated you. I love it when that happens. I I enjoy getting to just like pass people around like that. That's kind of part of what made the Friendly Bunch Streamathon last year so fun. Just getting to pass it around. Speaking of which, I wonder if we're doing that this year for New Year's. I'll need to hit them up because it was fun. Don't need to be unblockable to throw a special too. That's very true. Very good point. Okay. I wasn't really thinking too hard about that draft, but I think it ended up okay. Do we start it off with Rintra? I think we do. Yeah, I'm actually looking very good in this draft. DeathlessThanos, that's my Spidey fight. Plus and Sins are passive? That is true, yeah. No flipping them around on the special one. Done way too many BG matches today. Yeah, you were doing quite a lot the other day too. Don't know, to be honest. Just know because your Sinister has gotten destroyed by Carolina and yours is rank 3. That's how I learn quite a number of matchup things also. Is, oh, this person obliterated me with this matchup. I guess it works somehow. I gotta figure that out now. Also, I haven't slept in like 48 hours. Hey, get some sleep, please. Not too bad. Got caught up in a stream last night. Like watching Russian MCOC creators as well. Nice. Do you speak Russian? I wish I could be more involved with some of the other communities like that. I mean, we just had Misty K in here earlier. She does quite a bit for like Portuguese speaking people in MCOC. But sadly, I am not bilingual. Your fiance is from Russia, so you like working on it? That makes sense, yeah. Alright, I don't know what they're gonna do now. Jean was the closest thing to a defender they had left, and they used her on offense. Of course, I had Yondu, so she would have gone down quite quickly. It's amazing that Starky can take on DThanos. Yeah, I mean, the thing about StarkSpidey is his damage is just... It comes in a very classic way, right? You just jack your attack rating and crit rate through the roof and then wreck him with basic attacks. Or specials if it comes to it, but you often don't even need the specials. And on someone like DThanos, I mean, the only... excuse me. The only real defensive threats he has are the Unstoppable, which triggers if you hit him too much, but since StarkSpidey just has one-hit attacks and they're just his basics, you can control those very easily. And then the other threat is the Energize, which, again, if you're just hitting him with basic attacks, it's a lot easier to manage. Nice. She speaks English fluently. It's just nice to be able to talk in Russian too. Yeah, that makes sense for sure. Hulkbuster can also take DThanos. That also makes sense because heavies are one hit, and that again kind of shuts down most of his threats. Especially when talking to her family. Oh yeah, I bet. Hoping to get Starkey from Cyber, but nothing. Why didn't you take him out of the CCP challenges, Juan? Huh? Nah, I understand why people didn't, but I never would have passed on him. Imagine taking so much longer than 6-star Ronin. Hey, that is also fair. Ronin is pretty busted when you can play into the cheese. You blame Nugget? Why'd you listen to that guy? That's your first problem. Told you to go double Massacre? Yeah. I think going double anyone out of that would be a mistake, honestly. Awakening gems exist, and it's a lot harder to get the champion for the first time. Did a Carolina in 19 seconds? That makes a lot of sense, because she has like 15 buffs in her base. Hey! Ooh. That's a nice emote. That's me when I torch trap someone. This is a lie, I don't have torch, but that's how I feel. DThanos is not power burn immune, so Hulkbuster's special 2 will work. Nice. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, that's GC. Nice, let's see how far we can push. Hey, Messiah, what's up? Good to see you. You still can't snipe, you dislike it. Hey, Egg, hitting the member button. Thank you very much, dude. Good to see you with the colorful name in here. Yeah, we'll stick with those. What a GC sweat, that's right. I'm going maximum sweat this season. Probably not. To be fair, the CCP challenges were pre-awakening gems. That is true, but we knew they were coming at some point. Oh, I'm happy I could have helped some, Egg. Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, I'm definitely not an expert on that like music stuff. I can definitely show you exactly what I have hooked up, but I only found out enough to know that what I was doing was okay. I don't know the intricacies of YouTube's system behind that. You clipped all the milestones? Some kind of sweat you are, you're a weak miss. I mean, you're not wrong. Carolina will definitely work for Yelena. I've got Yondu for Onslaught. I mean, I don't want to take Zola, but I don't really need any of the others at this point. Alright, need a Medusa counter. Or you can make it work with Okoye, I just don't like it. DThanos is XL, and the bigger the target, the more damage Hulkbuster does. I forgot about that ability. Kind of cool. Sweatier than you are, that's for sure. That's unusual considering the past few seasons. We'll put down Zola. Kind of expect to soft throw this. Yeah, we'll show you this. If he goes Cole, he definitely wins. Kate, okay. He probably still wins. We'll see. Very nice, you'll be off BGs for 2 weeks at the end. Wow, okay. Hey, Messiah, don't go timing people out. Unless they're breaking the rules. Oops. Did not see that she was in pure light there. Oh, come on. Well, so much for that. Well, I did say I was throwing it. I just threw it a little bit harder. Oh, it was so winnable. Puts me in not a great spot. Going Yelena? Okay, that's my Carolina fight. Okay, they definitely could have won that with Cole. So I'm glad they didn't. What's Kabammed gonna do about all those extra keys? Don't they turn into like 7-star shards or something at the end? I don't know. I'm getting fancier with the dexing around the root now. Figured it out a little bit. Definitely could have done that quicker. Seven-star shards at a rate of 500 per. Oh, wow, okay. They did quite good there. Oh, I lost more health than I expected, too. That's why. Well, lost the first match in GC. Oh, yeah. Is there any, important new node in here? Oh, that's where that disorient was coming from. If you get rooted, you have disorient 50%. Okay, that's not a huge deal. Pass you the keys? Yeah, I'll take 7-star shards. Especially with all those special champs coming to the pool in a couple days. I'm actually excited for 7-star basics for the first time in a very long time. Don't know what to start pushing for in MCOC. Egg, don't you have quite a bit of content that you could be doing? Have you explored like all the story stuff? Or all the Everest content? Everest stuff is pretty fun. At least I think so. I think I might just ban Cole. What about that Jack? Yeah, let's ban Cole and Jack. Off to bed now. Have a good night. Thanks, Charles. You too. Okay, Gene for sure. Got like 50 or so basics and 11 or 12 titans. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time on Tuesday. That's for sure. Still need to explore Necro? That is worth doing, Egg. They do have a Yelena, so maybe I want to take Deadpool. But I think I'd rather just stick with Silk for now. Your account is so small, once you hit Gamma, you're parking. If you wanted to shoot for more crazy, grindy titles, you'd recommend Warbound? Whew, that's true. That does seem right up your alley, Egg. I think that sounds horrible, but hey, if you want to do it, go for it. Just feels rough for a rank 3. You also get Maestro. Titan resets Tuesday. Do we know for sure when the special champs get added to the basic? I'm like 80% sure that they said that's at the same time as the Titan rollover. That they're joining the pool like with the Titan champs. But I would need to find a source for that. Let's start on Gene. Okay, this is definitely my onslaught fight. You have Warbound, Messiah? Wow, that's quite a difficult title to get. It that time. Oh no, that was very bad. Seriously. Well, this was definitely a sloppy fight. Willpower kind of came in clutch though. Okay, probably win unless they get this in the next 10 seconds. Egg, you would be surprised how far you can climb with non-meta champs. Like, if you have the skills and knowledge, which is something that does take quite a bit of work, of course, but with skills and knowledge, you can push, like, definitely into Mysterium, probably into Celestial with off-meta champs. Hey, 1-2, what's up? Truth, your account with 8 finishes in Quantum? Yeah, yeah. You're good at grinding? I know that is the case. You have a Bastion title. You have proven you are one of the best at grinding, in fact. Captain Britain. Okay, this is gonna be the Yondu fight, for sure. You know what? Like, I probably can win this if I just put down Medusa. But I think it makes more sense to play for round 3. I'm still gonna try Yondu versus Britain. It can definitely work. This is a rank 3 Britain too. I don't want to risk it. You're just old in the game. I mean, you could say the same about like anyone. That most people aren't really anything special, but you know, we're friends. No, why did you throw that? Not too bad. Your game knowledge is terrible, but the way to build that up, is just by playing something like Battlegrounds, where you have to actually learn it. Yeah, not surprised that was a loss, but not a bad score for a Captain Britain for sure. 200k points in the BG event and Vibranium too? Well, yeah, but I mean, that is how you get better at it, right? With the caveat of, you need to be trying to get better at it too. You need to be thinking about, like, when you see something surprising, you need to figure out why it worked the way it did. You need to try to be, like, predicting other people's placements. There's definitely some mental work that goes into it. But well, I shouldn't have lost any health in that fight, but that might be okay. You're ashamed if you said how many points you already got. You said you finished the event, right? That puts a lower bound on it. Ooh. Yeah, Shotha versus Medusa can be tough. You have to be pretty careful. Obviously the atrophies don't do anything when they're indefinite. Shothra does have a nullify, but it's not a nullify you can really use against Medusa. Considering you need to hit her at least 4 times. How many points am I at in there? 120k? Got 90% of your points from losses. Oh, right, that's 10k Radiance. I forgot about that. 140k and you think you've been playing a lot? Alright, Spider-Woman, Serpent, probably Nico as well, but we'll see what else they have. They have a Nick. Cassandra is pretty cool. They've got Cole. Dang, they've got a lot. Torch, they have a Solvark. Captain Britain. We'll see if they ban Maker. I doubt they ban Maker and Yondu. Okay, they didn't ban either. Took out my Shothra though. They didn't have any fights that I need Shothra for. Definitely grabbing Yondu. They had someone I wanted Shuri for. Oh yeah, Cassandra. Yeah, we'll take Shuri, just in case Cassandra comes out. I could take Atuma, but they had enough mutant options that I don't want to grab that right now. This dude threw against you, he's farming? Okay. Okay, I'll take that. Let's hope for no Torch. I can Akoya Yelena if I need to. Yeah, let's see. That gives me Deadpool for Yelena. Anyone for Nick. And that's really all they have for defense. Okay, and that gives me a handful of good defenders. Okay, I'm glad that they went with Britain instead of Torch. We'll start it off with Medusa. Okay, they are going Britain. They can definitely win this. Okoye works. Can definitely be tricky. You want to go for heavies only, at least once her buffs get built up. You can't go for the juicy special too. I think I'm going to go for special ones in this fight. Not that you actually gain all that much power. But it obviously reduces the power she takes, and also gets the heal block, which is effectively more damage, because it turns off low power. $50K or 45K. Hey, what was I saying? Pleasure chatting, catching them on stream. And mine, oh, thank you, okay. Off to bed, gotta be up in the wee hours. All right, talk to you later, okay? Hope you have a good night. Gotta learn Solvark versus Onslaught better. Ooh. I wish I could get Solvark. He seems like the sort of champion I would really enjoy. You just take so much neuro during the fight quickly, it gets miserable. I'm assuming that's because of the cold snap, right? This might be stupid, but I'm going for it. Hey, let's go. Ooh. Wait, they tried Carolina? Okay, I guess they were throwing. It didn't look like they were throwing the first round. I wish the leaderboard went live earlier. I don't really understand why it doesn't. Alright, ooh, rank 4 Mordo. That's so cool. Huge respect for that. Some real unconventional ones up here. I love it. I think we'll get rid of that coal. You're off, Messiah? Alright, have a good rest of your night. Thanks for stopping by, good to see you. Let's go Okoye and Penny, because I banned Cole. They still have DeathlessThanos. They don't have like a Caroline or anything though. Yeah, let's roll with that. I bet rank 4 Mordo can do some nice damage to the special 2 in this meta. I would normally lean Zola over Enchantress, but a lot of Zola counters are also Penny counters, so I kind of want to force them to take 2 vastly different champions. Rank 4 Mordo slaps? If yours was duped, you'd consider it? You should do it, Truth. I want to see that. That's awesome. I've already got my evolutionary counter. I think we take StarkSpidey here. Hey Alberto, what's up? Music makes you want to grab some scotch, a leather-bound book, and a cigar. Man, everyone has such descriptive ways of saying what this music feels like to them. I was not expecting such a big response from changing up the music. Now, unfortunately, Silk's Heavy does not prevent Mordo's evade because the slow triggers on the hit, which never happens because of the evade. Which Truth is an avid enjoyer of leather-bound books. You know, that tracks. I can see it. Nefaria, okay. I think we shall start off with panicking. And then we can just silk this one. So true, your office smells of rich mahogany. I can totally see Truth in like the library. With like the elk head mounted on the wall, you know? The fireplace crackling behind him. Oh, I'm gonna lose that prowess. Would you have to spend units each time you would push for one of those? Warbound? Oh, yes. You would have to spend a lot of units. Or do you think it'd be possible through refreshes? Not through natural refreshes. You would need enough rank 4 champions, or maxed out of the highest, like, whatever the strongest champion you're allowed to take into that arena is, you would need enough of that rank to never run out. And also, they'd all need to be high enough PI that it wouldn't be worth, like, you wouldn't be losing too many points by using it, if that makes sense. I don't know what they do here. Shocker, maybe? Cantona pushed for Warbound in the semi-recent past? I did not know that. Could use that for a baseline? Yeah, that would definitely be the best place to look. Might have to test it sometime this week and see where it ends up. That is probably the smartest idea. See how far you can get without spending units and kind of make an estimate from there. And, you know, I was saying that you couldn't do it with just your regular champions, but maybe you can. I really have no idea what the Warbound meta looks like these days. How miserable. I was kind of thinking the same thing, Truth. Thinking if you used every 7-star, every 6-star, every 5-star, every time they refreshed, like, setting timers. So, the problem is 6 stars and 5 stars give so much less points than 7 stars. And, like, if you used all those, you could definitely grind infinitely. Assuming you have a decent amount of 5 stars. Well, I think. I don't remember exactly what 5-star refresh times are like. Could also get Warbound on a super bad champ and the score would be lower. Yeah, I think your best bet would be waiting for, you know, not a new champion. An old one that no one really cares about. Of course, then maybe someone else is thinking the same thing, and you have more competition. Who knows, but... Maybe the bots are strong. That's also true. The top of arena leaderboards have always looked very suspicious. Remember, Sabretooth was like 33 million for position 6. You know, the lowest 5-star arena cutoff in the history of the game was Corvus Glaive. Because on release, everyone, myself included, thought he was so bad. There was so much anti-hype around him that no one even cared to get the champion. Lowest cutoff in the history of 5-star arenas, at least in that bracket. And I just find that very funny. Wait a minute. Whoa, what are these bans? This is not what I banned. Did I run out of time? I absolutely banned Serpent. Where? I'm going back in the video. I guess I hit it a second too late. I hate that bug so much. Well, get ready for one of the few times you'll ever see me fight Serpent. And they banned my Shothra, which is like the one champion I like to fight him with. What's wrong with that combination? Your phone died? Oh no, Egg. I've got StarkSpidey for Photon. I've got probably Carolina for Jean. Maker for Captain Britain. Let's get a little bit of Gene insurance here. Okay, Photon, that is definitely a winnable fight. I need to be careful about how I do this though. Let's see how they react to Bullseye. They are going Gene. That opens up Korg, unless they're going offensive Captain Britain, which they might. Still need StarkSpidey? Yeah, you do. He's so fun. He is one of my oldest favorite champions. He's been good for a long time. He's been good since the day he released in July 2017. Okay, that is excellent. That makes it a lot safer to use Maker versus Captain Britain, and that opens up Korg as a decent defender. And actually Gene too. Okay, Kindred is definitely the one I was the least sure about here. Okay, they are going Captain Britain. Then I think Maker probably would have been better here. Why did you have to throw that? Whoa, where did my parry go? Come on. That one did not feel fair. Okay. Not great. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Doing Realm of Legends just for something to do? Realm of Legends was the classic testing grounds for sure. That's good for practice for sure. Might test it on the Wednesday arena. Got a lot planned Monday, Tuesday. That's fine. Doesn't it switch over on Thursday though? I guess we tried Carolina versus Serpent. If my bans had gone through, this would have been fine. Also be good for unit grinding. That is very true. Oh, I forgot. Most champs you can't do that with. I'm very good at the Shothra matchup. Not so good at the others. I hate this guy so much. There are not words to describe how I feel about this guy. I gotta watch out for fear though. Oh, now we special threes. And that's GG. Find Wolverine a pain because he regenerates? Yeah, that's the classic roadblock there for sure. No way, it's 400 points off. Could have paused, but I don't like pausing. Hey, Brian. Well, I don't know that it was well fought. If it was well fought, I could have won, but... Oh well. Plenty early. Alright, I think that's probably going to do it for me tonight. Let's see who else is on right now. Ooh, Max is on. Hey, the house, how you doing? Oh, hello to Australia. I was like, we've got quite a few Australian people that pop in from time to time. It's very cool. I like that. So yeah, it looks like Max is on. Let's take this party over there for a little bit. Let me grab the link to that. So if y'all feel like heading over there with me, please feel free to hit in with the hashtag ACKATTACK. Thank you everyone who showed up tonight, and especially thank you to both Juan and Egg for hitting that member button. It's very much appreciated. But I hope everyone has a great rest of your night, and I will catch you later. See ya.